Okay, just got my taxi booked, everything's locked up here. Just got to get my flat pack trike kit down to the bicycle works in Earlville. Okay, so the idea for me is going to be sliding it down, I think. Right. Okay, this could be disaster cam. Shit, I just pulled that bit out, so it's not really designed for heavy. Main thing is, as long as once I get the momentum going here, hopefully, oh yeah, it's okay, controlling it fine. Yep, no, that's fine. Going down's a hell of a lot easier than going up. That would not be much fun. So I'm sure the photography doesn't look good, but this is very authentic what I'm filming here. The guy from the taxi company, he was pretty good. He said that if I get if I get one of the taxi cab ones, the mini cab style ones, there's a 50% surcharge. But if you just go with a standard cab, it's obviously you save money, and this is 1 metre long and should actually fit into the rear seat of a normal cab in theory. It seems to be stuck. Hold on. Okay, I'm in the last leg. It's going all right. No great drama at all. Still got one wheel upstairs. I wasn't able to pack that. I found out this place actually, the bike place, Bike Works, Cairns Bike Works, actually sell tricycles. That's what the woman told me. So she knows exactly what's involved, and also said that they'd be able to get it finished by the end of the day. So that'd be fantastic. Mechanic gets in at 11 o'clock, and this is painful. I don't know if I'm going to slide this the whole way there. Oh, well, I've got it down here. I've just got to wait for the taxi. And there was actually, I assume he's a neighbour. I haven't seen him before. Never see anyone around here actually, but I think he offered me to help me, but it's actually already pretty well done it. I actually just slid on the ground because it's just too heavy to lift. But hopefully with the help of the taxi driver, I might be just sliding in the back seat. Even though it's heavy, if there's two of us, it should be okay, hopefully. Anyway, I'll see how it goes. If not, we'll just get a, I'll get one of the mini taxis, the minibuses, to do it. Yeah, it looks like the taxi's a no-show. I've been waiting probably 10-15 minutes, no sign at all of any taxis. There was taxi crews past the place. Could have just hailed the bloody thing, but I'm not going to drag this any further. And then this guy, this couple that went off in a perfect bloody vehicle would have been to take my stuff. Actually, it was had a flatpack on it, big truck thing, and then he drove up to the end there, and it just stopped at the entrance for about 5-10 minutes. It was weird. I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, I'm going to have to call back Cairns taxis the way things are going. There's no sign of a taxi here. Well, that's a relief. I got the flat pack into the bicycle shop just before the weather turns bad again in Cairns, which it seems to always do at the moment. So that was good. So at least the second taxi turned up, and he did say that it was very lucky he got me. I got him because he's got a flatback, a hatchback, and so he easily fitted my my flatpack trike into the back of the vehicle. But of course the dispatch woman wasn't, or the dispatch guy wasn't aware of that. I think he might have been a new guy, and there might have been some stuff up with the whole thing, because I got a text message saying that the cab was on the way, and I didn't get that originally, so I got a feeling he was new and he may not have known exactly what he's doing. But now everything's on track. They got a really nice guy who actually took me up here. Only cost $16, as I said, which I think is very reasonable. And yeah, and now it's with the bike shop at 11 o'clock. Their mechanic comes in, and it could be ready tonight, but I was thinking I don't want to be riding a trike in poor light. I'll have to ride it back. It's the last thing I want to be doing, so we decided we're going to aim for lunchtime tomorrow to get up. I think it's a much more sensible move. So that's good, all going well, and it looks like it's going to cost me $75. I cannot believe that. That is just so good. And yeah, the woman I spoke to there, she said, yeah, you shouldn't try putting those things together yourself because of the safety aspect. You know, I mean, it's obviously a sales thing they're going to use, but it's true as well. I want the job done properly, and I don't have expertise, and so I'm not going to be cutting corners with stuff like that. It's just dumb. So anyway, that's all done. The biggest thing's out of the way. Tomorrow I get to pick it up, hopefully around midday. So probably about 1 o'clock, I think she said. So see how we go. But that's good. It's one big headache out of the way. Also found out today that my oh, by the way, I'm heading to the altar of alcohol, Murphy's. The other thing I found out was that I got an email from the health insurer, and apparently they had to pay for the report from my GP. So they obviously wanted a fairly extensive report. This is not the way it worked out last time when I went. They had a different insurer with ANZ, and maybe this is why they're QBE, because they're a bit anal. Maybe that's why they dumped them as an insurer and gone with Allianz. They might have got a few customer complaints, and unfortunately I'm stuck with the old insurer, and got to go for all this BS. And the thing is, I don't even know if the GP knows much anyway, because I haven't seen that much, and so I don't know if it's going to be much use. I got myself some Bushmills Irish whiskey today from Murphy's. It's actually a couple of bucks cheaper than the Jameson one. Very unusual for the 700ml bottle, that is. They've actually put the price of the litre bottle of Jameson's back up to about 60 bucks. So hopefully it'll drop back down to about 50 at some stage, and it'll make it a viable option to save money, because when it was 50 it was very good value. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Ooh, should be able to make it across here. Also got my bottle of, got some Wolf Bluss port, tawny port. Still call it port there. I don't think they're allowed to, but they do at Murphy's. Supposed to call it tawny these days because of the European Union with Portugal getting narky about copyright and all that sort of thing. You're supposed to use the word tawny as opposed to port, which just confuses the crap out of most people, I'm sure. But Murphy's has said stuff you, which is good. So we'll see whether Woolworths shareholders will be taking a hit when the EU finds out at some stage and decides to sue them. At least Portugal anyway. I don't know if the EU can be bothered. Although they're pretty officious, they might just enjoy it because just out of spite.